hopefully the wind don't mess with the audio too bad. But out here, got the 333G here. Got all this chaff in here from picking up straw and all. I'm gonna get this all blown out, clean out the filters, and blow all the radiators out back here, because this stuff, it gets built up back in here and starts plugging things up. So we'll get this blown out here, and then we'll go do some bush hogging. Everything all nice and blown out now. It's all cleaned up in there that I can get. Got the air filter blown out, and then top of these, and then had the condenser and radiator on this side. So we'll get the side panels back on here and start bush hogging. I got the back side of this hill done, doing the other side here now, and it's not as steep, so it's a little easier to mow this. But so far, really liking this bush hog, or brush cut, or whatever you call them. But it the 4-blade Skid Pro, I think it's a X4, whatever they call them, and it seems to really cut this grass no problem at all, and it cuts the trees no problem too, which is really nice. It's you can do both with one machine now, and in this thick grass it doesn't bog the machine down or nothing, and it just keeps going right through it. And of course we got some chunks of concrete back here, and you hit them and it just destroys them, which is probably not the best thing to be doing, but sometimes you can't see them and they roll off the top of this hill that we put to try to keep the water from washing out the dirt, and sometimes they roll down while you don't see them in this tall stuff and tend to hit them. But so far this thing is holding up pretty good. Haven't had any problems with it, and got a few hours put on it anyways. But don't matter if you're mowing thick grass or tall weeds, it cuts through anything. And got all this done back in here, and working real nice. So we're just I got just a couple more passes along here that I want to do, and then we'll be done with round home anyways. And then I want to go back on the ditch hopefully tomorrow, see what is going on. But yeah, just hit some asphalt chunks and just destroyed them. But we'll just keep mowing this and try getting this all done here. So I got most of this stuff mowed all in here now, looking really nice. Hit a couple chunks of concrete, but nothing major, so that's always a good thing. But definitely looking a lot better. It'd just be nice if it stayed this way, but grass keeps growing, so you gotta keep mowing it. But got this all done now, and then I think I got a little bit in the back to do. So we'll head on back there and get that bush hogged. Just mowed along here. My brother, he walked along the fence here and bush hogged this with that walk behind we got. But he had a little bit here, so I just came back here with this and bush hogged it. But figured while I'm back here, I'd show you guys our corn. This is where we cut through for the straw to haul that back and forth. But here's the ears. They're definitely on the smaller side for no more rain than what we got. We're pretty happy with it though. But this stuff still got quite a ways to fill out, so we're hoping they fill out a lot more. But they're good ears for the year, but they just need a few more warm, sunny days and definitely get bigger. But both sides here looks really good. A lot of them got 2 ears on them, but not sure if the second ear will do much, but time will tell. And then this is our double crop corn. Basically, this is what we had on this is where our oats were that we chopped off. But it's already a good, probably 7 feet tall, because it's over my head, and it's almost as tall as our regular corn is. But it's starting to tassel, starting to put on little ears here. So hopefully, if we keep getting some rain and some warm days, this stuff will really turn out good and be perfect for silage corn. But as you can see, it has some tall stuff, but it's all came up really nice. This stuff about had perfect weather to come up and everything, so we're really happy with it. And this corn, you can tell it's good corn, but it just needed some more water when it was coming up. But I'm sure it'll come around because it's got some moisture now in the ground. So hopefully it comes back and puts on a big ear. So it should, but we'll see what it does here in the fall. And then cows, they're just enjoying the weather out here. It's a nice breezy, cooler day. As you can see, it's overcast. It was sprinkling earlier and kind of sprinkling right now, but cows are just out here in the pasture enjoying it. So we'll get heading up now. This thing, I'm done with it for right now, but I'd like to get the ditch mowed tomorrow, but we'll see. But we'll get heading back up to the farm, and I'll show you guys what progress they made on the shop today. This is the back of the shed where the storage is gonna be. As you can see, they got both doors on, got all the tin work up top, got the overhang all finished up. Then over here they got all the tin work done, all the overhead, got this corner piece on. The only thing that they didn't do is the front corner, well, front two corner pieces, because that's got a 16-foot door, because we're putting an overhead door in, and these are 18-foot side or trusses. So they got these right, but the fronts they had 16-foot corner pieces, so they didn't get those put on. But then they got all this side done too. This whole side's all trimmed, work done, all the sides done. And inside here, they got all the braces off of the trusses that were going diagonal to keep it from swaying. They got all that done, they got them off. And they're not gonna do the inside shop tin work yet until the concrete's all poured. That way they know where to put the bottom of the tin here. And then we're gonna have the sides are gonna be insulated, and the roof is gonna have insulation in it. So the concrete work's gotta be done first, and then they'll do the insulation, and then they'll do the tin work. But definitely a really nice shop, and they did a fantastic job on it. Can't complain about anything. And we're really excited for it to be completely finished. But concrete guy, we're not sure when he'll be able to come here, because he's got a couple jobs. So we're hoping next 2-3 weeks here he can get over our way and get this done. But we gotta get some more fill dirt in along here still, and on the other side. But for the most part, I mean, if they come tomorrow, we'd be able to get this, because it's only gonna need about 1 truckload over there, and then not too sure how much up front there, because it's gonna be 6 inches of concrete they're putting in here. So they're gonna have to dig some of this out anyways, and over there's too high. They actually had to dig through the pad here to get these bottom boards in. As you can see, they dug this down in here. So this is actually way too high. So we actually might have enough dirt here to shave out and put up in the front here, because concrete will be at the bottom of that door. So and then you got to put I'm sure they'll put sand or something as a base in here anyways. So we need a little bit more dirt, but not much. But it's definitely looks nice in here, all nice and done. They got the top all done up for the vent, and it's definitely a nice looking shed. Just can't wait to get this concreted and the tin up, and it'll really look nice then. the bush hog on the skid loader. Gonna go ahead and bush hog all along this ditch here. Got the, I did the one side of the ditch, I don't know how long ago it's been now, about a month ago I guess, and want to do the other side here now, because trying to find time to dip it and get it all cleaned out, but it's just been awfully busy, so trying to do one thing at a time here, get it bush hogged off here and get it cleaned up. That way we can at least see what need to be done in the ditch. But we dipped this ditch out, I think it's been about 5-ish years ago probably, maybe a little longer, and it's just time to dip it out again. Plus we want to get that big culvert put in. So I'm gonna go ahead and bush hog this off. There's not too big of trees on this side of the ditch, because we usually keep this side pretty clean, just because it's a little bit easier to maintain. But it is I think it's about twice as long as the other side, because we own the 10 acres on the other side that I cleaned up earlier, and then this side goes on farther to the north of here, so we got a little bit more to clean up, but it's mostly just shrub trees and grass. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock all this stuff down here. Shouldn't take too long, because this bush hog just makes quick work of all the grass and trees. So we're just about back here, so I'm gonna start right around here, and I just gotta work all the way down. Can't really see the culvert down there, but nothing's big or anything, so it shouldn't take me too long here. But get you guys set up here and get this ditch knocked out. it don't hurt this thing at all, and you just go up to them and cuts them right down. So been pretty easy going. And this ditch bank here is a lot smoother with the field transition over there. It was we got more dirt over there to try stopping the water to stay into the ditch, so it kind of made the skid loader teeter on it. But so far this ditch is pretty easy to do, so going by real quick. Trees like this, you just go up to them and it gnaws them right off. So pretty fun running this thing. And then I'll come back with the excavator when I go to clean this ditch, and we'll just take all this brush and kind of pile it up, because we'll clean out the ditch and use that dirt in the fields where we got little washouts at. We'll just put it up in there, so we don't really want to have any tree branches and whatnot, because then you gotta pick them up in the field. But I'll just keep going here. I don't have too much more to go, so it shouldn't take much longer, but we'll just keep going and get this ditch knocked out. Those out with the excavator, because bottom of the ditch doesn't really matter if you rip out the trees, but if they're on the bank, I like to bush hog them off, just so the if I bush rip them out, you get the bank all soft, and then if you get a rain, it'll wash out. So that's why I don't like ripping out the trees on the ditch bank. But as you can see, this whole cluster of trees, they're not on the bank or nothing, because this is the edge of the bank and they're in the bottom there. So I'll just when I do get the excavator back here, I'll just rip those out. So what I'll probably do is, when I do bring the excavator back here, probably just clean out the ditch with the get all the trees and debris out of it, and just pile that all up in a pile. And we'll probably just wind up burning it, and then I'll go back through with the ditching bucket and dip it all out. But get this bush hog up to the house here and get all this cleaned off here. Today's Monday, August the 14th. In the excavator here, I'm gonna grab some dirt over there. The dump truck's on the other side of that trailer there. Gonna grab I probably need about 2 or 3 loads of dirt to finish out the shop floor, so we can get some concrete poured. They're supposed to be coming end of next week, so I want to get everything all done for them. That way they can just come in here, put the heat in the floors, and pour the concrete. So we'll get this thing warming up here, get over there, and start loading the dump truck. So I got all this filled in here. Not too sure if this is how much I'll need or not, but the concrete guys should be coming in about 2 weeks, so they'll figure it out. But gotta probably fill some more up on the outside here. As you can see, it's nothing's in the corner here, but I need it coming from the outside. But started raining, so had to quit for right now. Then I filled in over there some too. But this shed is definitely or shop parts, definitely big enough for us for what we got anyways. We got combine in here, we're doing some maintenance and doing some belts and chains and stuff on it. And then another big thing is I want to make sure I could get the truck with the trailer on it if I ever have to do any work on it. And I still have room up front here. I still got room in case we put something in the back or whatever, and then there's about 1 foot to 2 foot in the back there, but still plenty of room to walk around and work around everything here. So I think it's definitely gonna work out nice for us. Gotta finish the walls and stuff with insulation, but they'll do that once the concrete's poured in here. But we're thinking about putting the benches and stuff along this wall and putting a little bench along that wall there. And then that way everything's open over this way, and then might do some storage, shelving units or something along here. And then I want to put the welding bench and stuff over there. That way nothing's too cluttered or nothing, because we want things to be more so out of the way of everything. And I think you put everything in the corners, that'll be better. So keep everything opened up more so like in the middle here. And then this end's gonna be our round bale storage. So it's definitely a lot of room in here, because we'll be able to go 4 high now instead of 3 high like we do in our other hay shed, because it's a little bit, this one's 2 foot taller. But we're hoping to put the round bales in here just so it's easier to get up there with the round bales and equipment, because it's a pretty big slope. But so far pretty happy with it. Just can't wait to get it finished. But gonna just wait this rain out and see what else we got going on.